Hello everyone and welcome back to English Banisa. In this video we are going to learn about essay writing. An essay is a piece of writing that gives your thoughts about a particular topic. It's like telling a story, but with a clear structure. So let's see how to write an essay with a clear structure. But before that, let us see the types of essays. As you can see on your screen, here we have 15 types of essay. We will see each one in detail, but before that, let us see the structure of an essay with example. So as you can see on your screen, we have the structure of an essay. So every essay has three main parts: introduction, body, and conclusion. So introduction, this is the first paragraph where you introduce your topic. It's like the opening scene of a movie. It sets the stage for what's to come. Next we have body. This is the main part of your essay. It's usually three paragraphs where you explain your ideas or arguments. Each paragraph should focus on one main idea, means you have to speak on a single topic. At last we have conclusion. This is the last paragraph. It wraps up your essay, summarizing the main points and giving a final thoughts or opinion. Now let's see some examples where I have applied this structure. So here I have written some essays by following that structure which we have discussed earlier. So first here in this essay we have introduction. In this part, you introduce the topic, that you start with a general statement or you can ask any question about your topic. So this is your main point or argument, what your essay will be about. So think of it as your essays as a big idea. Now next we move on to the body of the essay. This is where you explain your ideas in detail. So remember, each paragraph should focus on one main idea that supports your thesis. In the structure of a body paragraph, we have three main body paragraphs and a conclusion. So here we have first topic structure, means here you have to describe your main idea, that is the main idea of the paragraph. Then you have to explain your idea further in the next paragraph. Have example with evidence, means here you have to provide examples or evidence to support your idea. At last we have the conclusion sentence, that's wrap up the paragraph and linked to the next idea. Now finally we have the conclusion. Here you summarize your main points, briefly restate the main idea of your essay or restate the thesis, means to remind the readers of your main point or argument. And at last final thought and with a closing thoughts or call to action. Here you can see I have applied the same structure for this essay writing. Here we have introduction first, that is sketchy and that is related to our topic. Then next we have body paragraph. In this we have specific structure, means three paragraphs along with the conclusion. Here you can see this is the main body. Then we have another paragraph and the next paragraph, then conclusion to the previous paragraph. And last we have the last conclusion. So no need to give the headings, side headings for these all, but at last you need to mention the conclusion. Here you can see I have mentioned conclusion. Now let's see another essay here, my idea of a good life. So here again I have followed the same structure. First I have written introduction, then I have written the body paragraph in which we have specific paragraphs. Then at last I have written conclusion with the heading in conclusion. Uh, at last I have one more example. Here I have written essay on environmental pollution. Here again introduction, then under body paragraph we have different paragraph like air pollution, water pollution, soil, noise pollution. And at last I have written conclusion. So in this way we have to write our essay without the side headings. First introduction, then leave some gap, then write your paragraphs by leaving some gap, and at last you need to write your conclusion. So here you have seen how I have applied this structure for writing my essays. In the same way you have to apply this structure for writing your essays. First introduction, then body paragraph 1, body paragraph 2 and 3, and at last conclusion. Now let us see the types of essays. Here we have these many types of essay. Let's see each one in brief. Remember that every essay has three main parts, that only introduction, body and conclusion. So here we have the first type of essay, that is called narrative essay. The purpose of this is to tell a story or recounts an event from the writer's life. So here in the body paragraph we have a structure that follows a clear sequence of events that often written in the first person. Like example, writing about a memorable trip or a personal experience. Here now next we have descriptive essay. Means here we're describing a person, place, object or any event in vivid detail. So here we have the structure under body paragraph, like focuses on using sensory details to create a vivid image in the reader's mind. Means describing with adjectives which create the image in the reader's mind. For example, describing a sunset, a childhood home or a person you admire. Now here we have next expository essay. This essay explains or informs the reader about a topic in a straightforward manner. So here we have to describe the facts, examples and explanations. For example, explaining how a volcano erupts or how photosynthesis works. Next we have argumentative essay, or it is also called persuasive essay. The purpose is to convince the reader to agree with the writer's viewpoint or take a specific action. Here we present a clear argument which is supported by evidence and reasoning. For example, arguing for or against school uniform or persuading readers to adopt a healthier lifestyle. Compare and contrast essay. The purpose is to examine the similarities and differences between two or more subjects. And here we organized either by discussing one subject in detail before moving to the next or by alternating points of comparison. For example, here we can use comparison between two different political systems or contrasting online education with traditional classroom education. Next we have cause and effect essay. The purpose is to explore the reasons, means causes for something, and the result outcomes, that is effects. And here we discuss either all the causes first, which is followed by effects, or vice versa, or explains each cause with its corresponding effect. For example, analyzing the causes of climate change and its effects on the environment. Next, we have process essay. It is also called procedure. Now, here the purpose is to explain how to do something or how something works step by step. Like here we follows a chronological order or sequence of steps. For example, writing instructions on how to bake a cake or explaining the process of applying for a job. We have definition essay. Now the purpose is to explain the meaning of a term, concept or idea in detail. Here we include a standard definition which is followed by example and possibly the term history or context. For example, defining democracy or friendship. We have critical essay. The purpose is to analyze and evaluates a text, artwork or performance, often considering its merits and faults. Here we present an argument which is supported by evidence from the work being critiqued. For example, criticizing a novel or evaluating a film. Now next we have problem solution essay. Here the writer presents a problem and has to come up with a solution. It involves creative thinking. Here we have next is called analytical essay. Here the purpose is to break down a complex topic or concept to better understand it. That involves analyzing components of the subject, usually focusing on how they contribute to the whole. For example, analyzing theme in a poem or effectiveness of a political speech. Reflective essay. The purpose is to explore the writer's personal thoughts, feelings, and experiences. Here we include a description of the experience, reflection on its significance, and insight gained. For example, reflecting on a personal challenge or significant learning experiences. The next essay is synthesis essay. Here we combine information from multiple sources to create a new perspective or argument. Here in this we integrate idea from various sources to support a central thesis or argument. For example, writing about the impact of technology on education by synthesizing data from different studies. Now here we have one of the most important essays, that is a review essay. The purpose is to evaluate and provides an overview of a book, film, event or any product. Here we offers a summary of the work which is followed by the writer's analysis and opinion. For example, reviewing a new novel or criticizing a recent film. Now last we have personal essay. The purpose is to reflect on the writer's personal experiences, thoughts and feelings. The personal essay often informal and written in the first person, focusing on personal reflection. For example, writing about a lesson learned from a significant life event or a personal belief. So this is all for today's video, how to write an essay by following the specific structure. So remember one thing, every essay has three main points: introduction, body paragraph and conclusion. So I hope it would be helpful for you. Stay tuned for more videos and thanks for watching.